Rolling. Hey friends, welcome to 513 Harding. Here we are in beautiful Nashville, Tennessee. Let's walk you through, this is what we would consider a lipstick flip. On most of our projects we walk through, we're moving walls, we're tearing out ceilings, we're raising the roof. On this project, it's pretty simple. We've been here for about 3 weeks and we're ready to put on the market this week.
Wow.
So from the outside, our team, what they did is they pulled off all the old shutters. We pulled off all the old siding and updated it with new Harding board siding, fresh cream paint, and then we painted the wrought iron black and the shutters black to really make the front pop. The front door will be painted when the painters come back for their final touch-up.
Yep.
Chances are we would have scuffed it between now and then, but that'll be a nice bright green. So from the street, this house will really pop. So come on in, let's show you what we've spent our time on. So new light fixtures throughout the house. We got the power off. I guess we're still working on the light fixtures. We took over this house. Every one of these rooms had wallpaper and it was hideous. So we came through, recessed lights in all the rooms, or in all the living spaces. So it raises the ceiling up. Mm-hmm. You'll see in the basement where they had track lighting and it really pulled the ceiling down. We got rid of the track lighting and put recessed lights up. To give you a little feel of a taller ceiling, even though the ceilings are only 8 feet tall.
Yep.
The big change that we made in this kitchen was, if you can picture it, the kitchen ended here, and the wood ended here, and there was a door going outside right here. So that door limited the kitchen space, and they put the fridge in that closet. So it wasn't functional at all.
Wow.
So what we did is we closed in this door. We added the slider, so now you have an easy transition to the living space outside, and it gives you the square footage in the kitchen that you need to put this fridge back here where it belongs.
Mm-hmm. It actually makes it feel substantially bigger, not just more functional, but...
Yeah, and I do want to brag on our team here a little bit. So the wood was in good condition, but the tile in the house was kind of was all chipped up.
Yep.
So we didn't want to bring the wood through the kitchen, because then you'd have different colored woods, and even if we got the same color, we'd have to refinish the wood to make it consistent. So our tile team came through this weekend and painstakingly scribed and cut this tile out to make it so it's a perfectly flush, seamless transition with no actual transition strips.
Yep.
So they did a fantastic job here. They were here all weekend cutting these boards one at a time. But this gives us a real beautiful transition between the two rooms, and it makes it a much more inviting kitchen. This island will get slid over here where an island will belong. The cabinets all get touched up with fresh white paint, and the island will be a fun royal blue color. We're going back with fresh granite over all the countertops and in the bathrooms. So really nice upgrade to this house. By our standards, we consider this a lipstick flip though. We'll have a new fixture over the dining room table. We've got, again, nice recessed lights throughout the bedroom, or throughout the kitchen. We've got a very functional kitchen pantry now. Our carpentry team came through here and added some nice shelves in there.
That's great.
So, from a storage perspective, this really becomes a very nice kitchen. Whether it's a young family or a family with 3 or 4 kids, you've got plenty of space in here. So we'll walk you through the bedrooms up here. We've got 3 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms up here. So I'll give you a peek at what the bathrooms look like in here, Will. So this is a perfect example. It's very nice tile, but it was just outdated. So we had our team come through here and we went ahead and reglazed all the white tile. We reglazed the shower. We reglazed everything so it looks beautiful and nice and fresh with white on the walls. And then we went with black on the floor. Mm-hmm. So it's got a nice contrast. And then the granite countertops in there will make it look real nice and fresh. Again, kind of our standard, we went through. All the bedrooms have nice ceiling fans in them. Painted the bedrooms a nice Chantilly lace white.
Chantilly lace.
There it is. We're transitioning from repost gray to Chantilly lace. 2021, here we come. And then of course you've got the master bedroom with the in-suite master bath. So again, the guys over at Get a Grip Floors did a great job. And they were actually here this morning. They wanted to put a final coat on the floor so we can't get in there, but it looks fantastic.
Okay.
So thank you to the guys over at Get a Grip. So you've got 3 full bedrooms up here, in-suite master, and then the hall bathroom.
Okay.
You got your hall closet. One of my favorite things though, before we head downstairs to the basement, let me show you this walkout 3-season room here. So our team put this new slider in, make it very easily accessible. So you've got this beautiful 3-season room. We'll put a floor down that matches the living room floor, so a wood grain vinyl plank out here, so you carry one room into the other. And then look at this backyard you've got here. You got parking for 35 cars, maybe 40, not sure. Didn't count. But you've got this beautiful backyard.
Oh, it seems so private back here.
Oh, it's gorgeous. To be less than a mile from Harding, or from the highway, right here on Harding, and to have these private trees back here. You've got a nice deck.
This is a huge yard.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So again, this is a huge kudos to our real estate team going out and finding projects for us. But this was a great one for us. Picked it up, and like I said, in 3 weeks, we've completely transformed this house. Got a couple little lighting fixtures and some touch-up cleaning to do. Once we're done with that, though, this house will be ready for a nice new family.
Yep.
So let's head downstairs. We'll show you the basement.
This is incredible what you've gotten done in a matter of weeks.
Yeah, we're real proud of the team that have working with us. They hustle, I'll tell you that. So careful down these stairs. We're gonna put carpet down these steps.
These are definitely a little bit more solid than some of the other houses we were walking through.
Okay, yeah, that's why we got no power upstairs. We got the fuses pulled, so they're working on some power up there. But down here is a great example. So what I was saying, we put these recessed lights in. You can see where they used to have tracks and then track lighting. So this ceiling came down to about here. So I'm not that tall, but I would hit my head on the lights.
Yep.
So by putting these up in the ceiling, you can see we've got them over in that section, we've got them over here. So this room down here lights up really well. And then one of the things that the team decided to do, this was just wood frame stairs coming down to a basement. So we framed them up as a nicer staircase. We drywalled it in, so it looks like it was meant to be there. And then now you've got storage for a closet.
Okay.
So again, thinking about the future homeowner and how are they going to use this room, they're going to want someplace to put stuff away. With the walk out to here, and then you've got this huge garage. Again, at this price point, to have a 2-car garage.
What price point are we thinking? Do we know for this? Have any idea? Not really sure yet.
Not really sure. The real estate team is really careful to make sure we make it accessible.
This is a massive garage.
Yeah, so a huge 2-car garage with this giant space in between. So really, again, from a functional point of view, I mean, I'd be very happy to live in this house. Come down here, you pull your car in, you can work in the garage, you got a laundry room down here. Now, let me show you kind of one of my favorite things in this house.
Yeah.
Every house we work in's got something unique with it.
Yeah.
Living here in Tennessee, we moved here in 2009.
Okay.
So the first tornado season we were here was 2010, when we had that the Good Friday tornado.
Yeah.
So as a family that grew up in the Northeast, we never experienced tornadoes. So seeing that rip through our backyard was pretty challenging. This house comes with a built-in storm shelter.
Nice.
So you got cinder block walls all the way around. You got suspended concrete ceiling. So if things get hairy, and we know that tornadoes come through this area, but this is a very safe spot for the house.
Right.
Whether it's little kids, your family, if you're not home, as a homeowner here, you can be very secure coming down here versus hiding in a bathtub.
What a great feature. That'd be so hard to find.
Yeah, so that was one of those things that kind of happened by accident to us. But we're real happy with this house. A couple weeks worth of work, and we've completely transformed it. And it'll be ready by the end of the week for a new family to move in.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Avi. Appreciate
My
you.
pleasure. See you guys next time.